Aloha Cosmic Fam.
Hello.
Cosmic Love here.
And Megan.
How are we? I just want to see if some people are coming up because we just started a Facebook Live and it wasn't connecting in. So we're going to check and see if anyone gives us a wave first. Should we have a toast with our cacao? We want to see if you're tuning in. Testing. Well, we'll see their names start coming up. It'll show who's on with us. But the last one wasn't working well. So there's one person.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, now we can see there's one person. And we thought we would turn it this way to see if it made a difference. We just want to know if this is a strong connection. I might have to turn, I didn't check my Wi-Fi. We've got 3 people watching. How come we can't see who you are? Let's see who you are. Send us a message or something so we can see. There you are. Hi, Dante.
Hi, Dante.
All right, so me and Megan, me Cosmic Love and beautiful Megan, just hi. Hi, Dante and your superfoods. We saw each other today spontaneously in the parking lot because resonance attracts like. And thank you, Dante. He says you can see us. Can you hear us okay, Dante? Yes. Okay. Hi, Rob Kelly. Mwah. So we are tuning in and we're talking about love, cosmic love. So cosmic love is flooding the planet. Humanity is waking up. And we just want to say all hands on deck. Like everybody just get out there and share the message of love. Whatever it is, however you do it, it's time to do it now. Oh, Dante says he can hear us perfectly. Thank you, Dante. We love we. And yeah, we were talking about that. So we're just going to chat and hang out and talk about it some more with y'all.
Yeah, and Unity was telling me earlier that she had run into a few different people and was having really enlightening conversations with them. And I also just got off work, which was when I ran into her. But at work today, there were a few people that came in and just got into the best conversations about like this change that's been coming and how it's just like blowing up right now, and everyone is just opening up their minds and opening up their hearts because the earth is hurting. The earth really needs us. The earth really needs our love, and everyone is finally starting to we're just at that breaking point where, I think it's Dr. Wayne Dyers had said that when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change, then change will happen. And I think we're at that part. We're at that point where it's too painful to continue living the way that we've been living, and the earth is in so much pain that now we have to change. It's the only option.
It's so beautiful. Well, it's beautiful in a good way. That is amazing. I'm just going to move closer to you because I thought we maybe had to turn the camera this way so that you could see us because the other way it wasn't working before. So you were telling me about a book. And by the way, drink cacao. It opens your heart. Yeah, so you're telling me about this book that you're writing and what I want to say because, all hands on deck. So everyone has like a message or an inspiration coming through now. What is it? What is creation telling us to do? And if we're not doing it, why not? What is holding us back from doing it? And so you were talking about your co-creation.
Yes.
Why don't you talk some more about that?
So the co-creation, and also to note what it is that's holding us back, because this is a creation that I can't even really take credit for because that would just be way too egoic of me to do when really it was the universe gifting it through me. So this is actually the universe who is wanting me to create this. So I really have no possession over it. It's my ego that stops it from the creation happening. You know what I mean? And so the book itself is going to be a 3-part series. And I can just talk a little bit about the first part, which is essentially going to be a world that is similar to ours, but a different world, where it's broken up into 2 sections. So one is a system-controlled society where they're essentially living inside of a dome, where everyone is connected to the system, for example, the internet, or just the material world, where we're all so like brainwashed and like depleted and controlled and are just stuck in this loop and in this cycle and don't know how to get out, don't even know that we're really in it. And then there's this other community that lives totally separate from them, where they're growing their own foods, living as a community, they're all supporting each other, everyone is working in the way that their skills are shining their best. And so many details in both sides, but essentially it's at this point where the system is about to crash, and so the universe is sending little downloads down into the people within the system. So then that way they go to seek out resources to try and live a different life, and like a more wholesome and connected and open and loving life. And it's their journey to this community where they have to go through a whole series of reprogramming and what that would look like to kind of release your ego and open up your spirit to true unconditional love. And then that way when the system crashes, there are so many people who have to flood to this community, but they have familiar faces. So it's one of those like, if you can do it, so can I. You know, it's more of a family feeling. And there's just so many small little details in the book. I really hold a strong belief to astrology. I see it like, say for example, the moon controls the tides of the ocean. So why wouldn't something as big as Mars control something as tiny as us, when something as small as the moon can control something as large as the ocean? And I think that like understanding the way that the gravitational pulls and energetic pulls of very large planets work and have an effect on us will help us like to know ourselves and to know others on such a deep level that we can like really start to like build a foundation that like works. Like it's just so fluid, where everyone has like their assets being like shown and used. And yeah, so within this book it's going to like mention a lot of astrology and how it can help you to like have a flow in the community by understanding yourself and your personal chart and knowing where the planets are.
Kind of sounds like what's happening right
Exactly.
now.
So it's pretty much just a giant metaphor for exactly what's happening. It's just going to be in like a fantasy world, so that people who are so stuck in the system will feel really inspired in reading it.
Megan's got the codes, man. See, the star seeds are waking up all over the planet, and all the star seeds have the codes. And are we all star seeds? Yes, we are. So the codes are waking up in all of us, and so this is really the time to thrive, and it's the time to listen. I think I have cacao on my face, so I will clean that off. It's really our time to thrive and to listen to the cosmic codes that are coming through for all of us. Like, we really want to tune in. We just want to be out there spreading the love vibe no matter what. Just let the love vibe in, share it with our brothers and sisters, and make this message really loud and clear, because that's what we're supposed to be doing now, is amplifying the sound. It's the music of the spheres. And Rob Kelly says, wow, awesome connection. Hi, Rob. Love we so much. Aloha, Susan. Who else do we have here? We've got some really, Dante says, that's so true. And they have fooled many people into thinking that humanity is a problem, but it isn't. We are the solution. Yeah, the solution is coming through, and it's the unification of all of humanity together.
Yes, really, humanity is such a like complex community. Like, we are so different, like so vastly different from all other species that are walking on this earth, and it's because we have such a strong connection to the universe as creators, because we are sent here to create. And, you know, we are just like the embodiment of universal creation, like inside a human form. So really, we are the solution. We aren't the problem.
What an
Definitely
amazing
agree with you,
star. Yeah, and what is so really profound right now is that we were all shutting down our old creational capacities because our old creational capacities had to do with the old system, which is going down. And so now, November, December is this really beautiful time inside of us where all of these codes are coming in now, and we really want to be unifying. Like 2020 is 2020 vision, and that's when all the lights turn on and all this creative energy comes forth. So, you know, if you're feeling kind of alone, like, get out there, go to the grocery store and run into your friend Megan in the parking lot and download really cool stuff, and just be in the face of each other, be open, be vulnerable, be willing to share our sensitive parts, because those are only programs that we're holding on to, and we're letting go of them now, so that all of this creative energy can rise up in our collective consciousness and create what is already there, because all we're doing is listening to what's already there.
And I think it's also so important to recognize when you're receiving a download, because sometimes it can feel really painful because you're like cracking the veil of your ego and entering inside, and so it might feel sick and run to some sort of like healthcare system that's been set up that's just going to like mask these symptoms instead of like really coming to like the root cause, which is just that you're opening up and you're like filling yourself with love. And so to go and connect with people and like just trust your vibration to bring you to the spaces you need to be in and to the people that you need to talk to, because connection right now is the most potent, like magical tool that we can use to spread this message and to continue raising the Earth's vibration, because we are community, like we are one. And the more we try to separate ourselves from what we truly are, the more we're going to like just continue to hurt.
It's so true. And when we separate ourselves from feeling, there's no more important time than now to actually feel. We've been talking about this on a lot of love streams. We've got to feel, feel, feel. So what you're talking about, that ego breaking down, that's all that we're feeling, is just like going through the process of experiencing the old us breaking down, but it's not real because we weren't real as that it was a role in the play. It's breaking down, and everything that we all prayed for is coming through us now, but we have to get the old character out of the way in order to kick in the Genesis codes, which restores the physical bodies and everything we are, and it transforms the external reality in the blink of an eye. Is there anything else you feel to share?
Oh, I feel there's so many things to always share.
And just think, Megan is not on social media. Is she not a
Yes.
natural? Like, this girl is a natural.
This is my first time doing anything like this, so
Yay.
my words are escaping me because I'm a little nervous.
Oh my gosh, hardly escaping you, hardly nervous. She's a natural just like all of us. And so let's really tune in the one love vibe that is rising on the earth. Feel empowered. Yes, pieces of us are breaking down, and there's grief, and there's all kinds of uncomfortable feelings that people may feel inside of that, but that's okay, because now the love vibe is coming out, and we are the messengers to keep saying, just keep going, it's real, it's true. Maybe it took longer than we thought it was going to take, but that's okay for me and you, because it just made us stronger, and it made us love even more. It made us go to the depths to purify our source, purify ourselves back to the source. And so it's a really incredible, exciting miracle. Coordinates, stay connected to others, and our reflection, don't run away from each other now. Just like we gotta run to each other, and wherever is that pain, just be real with it.
There's a really beautiful saying that I heard that stuck with me, which is, you can only meet others as deeply as they've met themselves. And I find that in experiencing pleasure and in experiencing pain, whatever it is our ego is going through, that is going to be a key component in how we can relate and connect to others. So if we have experienced like a very deep low, then we can meet others in their deep low and show them the path to rise. And we can
That's so
Yeah.
beautiful. Dante says you guys are giving me some great downloads. Thank you. Well, you're giving us great downloads. Yes. Genesis is Isis Jeans. Jeans Isis. Hi, Erin Gauchi, Aloha, Amy, and Kirsten, and Sharon, and Elaine. We love we so much. So it's Game On the Earth Plane and Beyond. It's the Game On is called Cosmic Love. So we're just going to have to bring Megan back on and talk more about her amazing book and her amazing downloads. And we're going to keep doing that. It's bringing on all of the star seeds that are lighting up. It's called the Living Library, largest global broadcasting network for peace. And it's inside of all of us. It's inside of you and me. And here we are, it's happening and it's real, and we can celebrate. December 26th is a solar eclipse, January 11th is a lunar eclipse. So these are huge activation coordinates happening inside of us, which are turning on the new circuitry. We love we so much.
So much love. It's been such a pleasure.
Yeah. Cheers with some great cacao. If you're having a hard time opening your heart, just have some great cacao. Aloha.
It's crazy what this is doing. It's wonderful.
We love we so much.